San Antonio Super Regional Championships. Bands of America is in the house at the Alamo Dome this weekend at my Alamo Dome, and we got to figure this out because it is going to be one of the most intense contests, one of the best contests you'll ever see this year. There's a lot of programs. There's a lot of information to get to. Things are a little bit different when you deal with Super Regional as opposed to a regular regional. So I'm going to go over all that stuff for people who don't know, and we'll go over. I got all the information as always. With that being said, good morning again. Daniel Valdez again. It's a pleasure and honor to talk to you. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for the support that we've received, not just through the entire year, but especially this last week when we were at the UIL State Contest. All the support for the Texas Bands Live blog, and it's overwhelming every year, and I really do mean that. But most especially this year, thanks to the coverage we've received from Box 5 TV and Marching Guides Education. Those guys are great, and we're just very thankful to be a part of the team and be able to nerd out with the rest of the marching band world. So just thank you to everybody who's given us support, and even just like a quick, we see all your messages. So thank you so much for your support. Let's get to it. Things are a little bit different for the Bands of America Super Regional Championships because how we pick the finalists, what the judging panels look like. It's a little bit different, so I'm going to break it all down. So let's go ahead and start that, and then we'll get to the schedule, and I'll say everybody's name, and we'll all have a good time. Cool. All right. Super Regional Championship. This contest is so huge that we need 2 different judging panels, and here's how that works. Each block of programs is going to alternate between judging panels. So your first block of the day on Friday will be Judge 1 panel, or Panel 1 judges. The second block, Panel 2 judges. Third block, Panel 1. Fourth block, Panel 2, and so on and so forth. We just go down the list. So when I go over the schedule, I'll make sure to tell you which block is in which judge panel. They're 2 completely separate panels. Cool. So if you want to think of it as like a mini contest, you can, sort of, but I'm going to tell you why that doesn't really work in just a second. Excuse me. So 2 judging panels. So it's basically kind of split up. So 72 programs, you do the math, I believe that's 36. So it's about 36 programs that are going to be evaluated in each panel. Multiply that, Abacus, TI 83, 72 programs. I hope I got that right. I'm very tired. So we've got that. So how do we pick finalists from here? And by the way, this is not done by day. Everybody, the misconception is that, it's panel 1 is all one day and panel 2 is all the second day. No. Alternates by block. I can't emphasize that enough. It alternates by block. So here's how we pick finalists for the San Antonio Super Regional. Here's how we do it. From panel 1, give me the top 5 scores regardless of class. From panel 2, give me the top 5 scores regardless of class. So I got 5 from panel 1, 5 from panel 2. We've got 10 so far, 10 finalists so far, but we got to get to 4 more. Now that we've got 5 from panel 1, 5 from panel 2, now everybody that's left over, combine their scores together from both panels. Now give me the next 4 highest scoring programs. 5 from panel 1, 5 from panel 2. Next highest 4 scoring from everybody else that's left over. That is 14 insane, amazing, wonderful finalists at the San Antonio Super Regional. Cool. And for those who are wondering, well, how do they determine whether these panels are fair? Is one going to be more weighted or have bigger or better programs than the other one? Contingency plan. This is what they do. What they actually do is they look through the finalists from that specific event for the past 3 years, and they kind of split them up evenly. So that there's, within the last 3 years, they have finalists in both panels, so that one isn't weighted better than the other or anything like that. It's about the most fair you can possibly do. So of course, in 2020, there was not a super regional contest. So basically, we're going back 2017, 2018, 2019. Who were your finalists through those 3? And then we get that number, and then we kind of split them up amongst the panels to make it as fair as possible. It's the best possible system because I can't think of a better way. So it's so they've been doing this for a couple of years already with the 14 split and whatever, and splitting the two panels because this contest is so huge. By the way, here's how we do finals draw. So when the buses come in when you're at band check-in, they actually have you draw a number. In this case, we have 72 programs. You'll draw a number between 1 and 72. It's kind of the same thing as the regional championships, where it was 12 finalists, 12 through 7 go first in random order between them, and then 6 through first place go last, random order between them. Same thing here. Top 7. I'm sorry. 14 through 8. I hope I got that right. 14 through 8. They go on first in finals, random draw between them. And then 7 through first place after prelims go into finals. They go last, random draw between them. Okay. So you'll kind of know, you won't know the exact placements, but you'll know who was who was 14. You'll know top 7 and bottom 7. That's about it. You're not going to know the specific order, but you at least have an idea of what's going on with that. Cool. I've covered the panels. I've covered the judging system. I've covered how they split up the bands. I've covered how they pick the finalists. I've covered the draw board. I think I'm ready to get to the schedule. I think I've got it done. San Antonio Super Regional is such a fantastic contest. I know I'm going to be exhausted after this, but it's a good kind of exhausted because you know the experience was worth it. And that's kind of that's always a theme when you're dealing with the arts. The experience is usually worth it. So with that being said, I'm going to take a step back from the microphone and take a drink of water. Delicious, as always. And we're going to go through the schedule. And then we're going to talk a little bit about what to expect from this contest, because this is a very unique contest, and I'm going to explain why, hopefully in a couple of minutes, if I don't pass out while I'm reading the schedule. So here we go. If you're ready, I'm ready. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Super Regional Nerdin'. We are at the Bands of America San Antonio Super Regional Championships presented by Yamaha Corporation of America. Friday and Saturday, November 5th and 6th, 2021, my Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. 72 programs are signed up for the Super Regional. One of them's walking out of here as the Super Regional champion. Let's go for it. Friday prelims starting at 9:30. This is Judge Panel 1. 9:30, New Braunfels High School kicks us off at 9:30. 9:45, Hargrave High School. 10 o'clock, Pecos and Byron P. Steele at 10:15. That is Judge Panel 1. It's a very short block, but this all works out to as even as possible. So that block I just read, that's Judge Panel 1. After Steele, we take a break. And then we're going to start off at 10:45. This is Judge Panel 2. 10:45, Legacy of Educational Excellence at 10:45, Smithson Valley at 11, Aikens at 11:15, Earl Warren at 11:30, Hutto High School at 11:45, and high noon is James Madison High School out of the Northeast Independent School District here in San Antonio. 12:15, Weiss High School, very successful season in the Bands of America world, so congratulations to them. 12:15, Weiss. Cuero at 12:30 p.m., and then look at 12:45, Henny. Henny is back after a state finals performance. Hendrickson High School out of Pflugerville is coming at 12:45. Then we take another break, a little bit more of an extended break. And trust me on this, you're going to want to get up, you're going to want to stretch, you're going to get something to eat, you're going to do all those fun things because you're going to need it. Especially if you're going to be here as long as me and my staff at TexasBands.com, as long as we're going to be here, you're going to need to limber up a little bit. Then we come back, third block of the day, which is Judge Panel 1. 1:30, Waller High School kicks us off. And then look at this next hour of programs. 1:45, coming to the state marching contest next week, but they got to make a stop at the Alamodome for the Super Regional. Lake Travis High School 145. The reigning, defending silver medalist at 5A state contest, Rouse High School at 2:50. Is they 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock. Rouse High School. My eyes are terrible. 2:15 going to the state marching contest, Westlake High School. 2:30 Round Rock High School coming to the state marching contest, and they're going to Grand National, so we got to really cheer them on. 2:45 Mission Veterans Memorial High School coming up. 3 o'clock Tom Glenn High School up. Taft High School 3:15. At 3:30 is John B. Connolly. 3:45 Crockett High School. 4 p.m. Pflugerville High School, and then check out 4:15. We haven't seen them in a while. I'm so glad that they're back. 4:15 going to the state marching contest, but they're going to stop in San Antonio and blow the roof off the stadium. Cedar Ridge High School coming back at 4:15. That wraps up panel 1 on that specific block. We take another break. We stretch, we limber, we go everything. Everything's good. We come back. This is Judge Panel 2. The Mo Gene Johnson Machine at 4:45. Johnson High School. I hope they bring my gravestone that they made for me, and I can't wait to take a photo of that on the field. I promise I'll be there. Make sure it's there. Shine it up properly, and I can't wait to see it in person. 5 o'clock, Veterans Memorial High School. 5:15, Keller Central coming to the Super Regional. 5:30 p.m. 5:30 p.m. Look at me when I talk to you. 5:30 p.m. Back to back to back to back UIL 5A state champions. The Cedar Park Timberwolf band, fresh off their UIL victory, another gold medal. You're going to have to build another facility on campus or across the street where Shakes is. You need to put another building to put all those medals and trophies that they have. Can't wait to see what they've got for us. Can't wait to see what they got for us at 5:30. 5:45, McNeil High School, very successful season, one of the best they've ever had. Congratulations to them. 6 o'clock, my alma mater, Winston Churchill High School, coming up at 6 o'clock. 6:15 is Jack C. Hayes High School. Congratulations to them. 6:30, the Ann Richards School for Young Women Leaders, coming by at 6:30 p.m. 6:45, going to the state marching contest for the second time in their history. Westwood High School coming back at 6:45, and we're going to be here at the Alamodome for the Super Regional. Churchill Full Shear at 7 p.m. They were at the state marching contest this past week, and then 7:15. 7:15. The reigning, defending national champions, Vandegrift High School, bringing all the love and all the letters and all the Juliet on the field at 7:15. And if I read my streamings of when I'm booked to be on the BOA broadcast, I'm probably going to be field level for that. And I don't expect to have any. I expect to have all the feels after they go on the field. Can't wait to see them Vandegrift at 7:15. Then we take a break. We switch panels. Now we're on panel 1. We're on panel 1 now, starting at 7:45. Look who's back. The bronze medalist in Conference 5A for the UIL State Marching Contest, Leander High School, bringing Daisy and Barry Garcia. And I actually thought there was a person. I don't think there's a person inside in the bear suit. I thought there was. I was going to give it a high five, and it would have been really weird at State Marching Contest because I think it's a stuffed animal. 7:45. Leander High School, and James Bowie coming back coming in at 8 o'clock p.m. And then Timber Creek, 8:15. Timber Creek coming back. They're going to be at the state marching contest finally, and they're going to come here. They're going to do a little. They're going to do a performance here at 8:15 for the Super Regional. Then Jordanton at 8:30. They were at the state marching contest this past week. 8:45. Capel High School having a completely fantastic and awesome season so far, going to St. Louis for the Super Regional up there, and then doing getting the state contest and just really hammering it home. So we got Capel at 8:45. 9 o'clock, Hidalgo Early College High School coming back. Excellent. MacArthur at 9:15. 9:30, Keller High School, and look at this, we got Keller High School at 9:30. Claudia Taylor Johnson at 9:45 p.m. Oh my goodness. Talk about a killer show. 9:45, Claudia Taylor Johnson coming back. 10 p.m. right after that. We got Claudia Taylor Johnson coming back, and then we got the Woodlands coming at 10 o'clock. Holy cow, both of them back to back. I don't think I'm going to be sitting down. I'll probably just take the seat. I'm just going to unscrew my seat and throw it on the field because those two programs are going to tear the house down. I can't wait. And then they'll finish off to finish off the Friday night portion of prelims, 10:15, William J. Brennan High School program here in San Antonio, and that'll finish off the night. And then we go home, and then we rest, and we dream about more band, and we get everything ready to go. And then we come back Saturday morning, start time 7:30 in the morning. We start off with Sandra Day O'Connor on Saturday. This is panel 2, by the way. We're rotating out. So judge panel 2 kicking off Saturday prelims. 7:30 Sandra Day O'Connor. 7:45 Azle High School. Saxy's going to be at the state marching contest, but they're going to stop here and do the San Antonio Super Regional at 8 o'clock. 8:15 James E. Taylor coming by. 8:30 Clear Creek. And then check out how that block ends. 8:45 the Ranger Band, Ranger Strong Vista Ridge they're doing everything. They're doing Super Regional, they're doing state marching contest, and they're going to go to Grand Nationals all within a week. Excellent show. Can't wait to see it. 8:45 Vista Ridge. Seven Lakes coming on at 9 a.m. Excellent stuff from them. And then Pearland's coming on at 9:15. So that last little bit of the block is completely insane. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be great. Then we take a break, and then we switch over to panel 1. We come back at 10 a.m. with John B. Alexander High School. 10:15 Dawson. 10:30 Brazoswood. Oak Ridge come back to state marching contest. 10:45 College Park, same deal. 11 p.m. we have the state marching contest. 11:15 United High School. Friendswood at 11:30. Hebron at 11:45 p.m. Not 11:45 p.m. 11:45 a.m. Hebron High School. I haven't seen this show live yet. And I don't know if I'm prepared for the type of sound and what I'm going to hear from them. I don't think I'm prepared. I don't think I'm prepared to see what they're going to bring to the Super Regional, but it's always awesome. Excellent stuff from them, as always, 11:45 a.m. Then High Noon Cypress Woods. They're going to be at the state marching contest, and they sound fantastic this year, and I can't wait to hear them at 12 p.m. Then we're going to have an exhibition program. Diboll High School is a military marching program out in East Texas, and they're going to do an exhibition performance for us, which is excellent. They were at the state military marching contest last week, and we got to celebrate them. And trust me, we're gonna do all the UIL stuff. I'm gonna recap all that stuff. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. So we're going to have a little exhibition program from Diboll High School out in East Texas, and military marching program. It's going to be great. That goes down at 12:15. We continue our break. We come back, judge panel 2. We're going at 1 p.m. Wiley High School, they're going to the state marching contest. Granbury at 1:15. Pioneer was just at the state marching contest for 1:30. Marcus High School, 1:45, one of my favorite shows of the year because it's so refined and it's so excellent. Can't wait to see them. 1:45 p.m. Marcus High School. Wiley East having a fantastic year. 2 p.m. in the Alamodome. Klein Oak, 2:15 p.m. state marching contest as well. Waxahachie state marching contest as well. 2:30 for Waxahachie, and then 2:45. 2:45. The reigning, defending Super Regional champions. It's been 2 years since they've been on this field. Ronald Reagan High School. Bring in the path, choose the path. You have 3 choices there. Pay attention to it. It's very involved. It's expertly designed, and it's such an incredible show. You can't miss it. 2:45 p.m. Ronald Reagan High School. At 3 p.m., welcome back to Texas. Missouri State University Marching Band is coming all the way down here, the state of Texas, and to rock out. We got to talk about them for a second because I think the last time they performed at a regional here in Texas was the South Lake contest. It was 2017. And I remember they were here for the state fair or something like that. I don't remember. But they did a performance after prelims, and then they actually stayed for some of, I don't remember if it was all of finals, but they stayed for some of finals, and they were sitting side 2, I think like on the 35-yard line. I will never forget the moment when Hebron went on with their show in 2017, and you can remember what that sounded like. I remember members of Missouri State University freaking out at how insane Hebron sounded that year. How incredible. I guess they didn't think a high school band could achieve what they were achieving at that point in the season. because they were standing up, and you could tell like the trumpet section was knocking stuff out. The Missouri State trumpets would freak out and they jump up and scream and yell and do all sorts of stuff. Can't wait to have them back here. Can't wait to have them back here. I hope they stay for finals because I'm sure that'll be a very memorable contest. And that's it. That's your 72 programs. That is your 72 programs for the state, not for the state marching contest, but for the super. It feels like a state marching contest. It's the Super Regional Championships presented by Yamaha for Bands of American Music for All. This is always such a treat to be here. It's always so much fun. But we got to talk about a couple of storylines real quick, and then I'll let you go. This is a very unique contest because of the UIL's 1-year deal where they're doing all conferences for state marching contest. You have programs that are going to be performing at the San Antonio Super Regional, that, especially 5A programs, that have had this. It really felt like a finale to the season. It felt like a bow on the season this past week for the state marching contest, and it usually is. It usually, you do the super regional, and then the 48 hours later, or 36 hours later, 48 hours later, a couple days later, you have your state marching contest, and then that's like your hard cutoff. That's the end of the season. But because we went ahead and did all 6 conferences for state, 1A, 3A, 5A state contest has already happened. So it's going to be really interesting to see these fantastic 5A programs that ended up getting to state finals, that had very successful seasons. How are they going to respond to having to do another contest for this in the same stadium, by the way, in the same dome? It's going to be very interesting. Do you keep that motivation? Do you keep pushing forward? Or the opposite could happen. It could say, hey man, we did UIL, we did everything already, we got our trophies and we got everything, let's go home. And it can be an interesting situation, to say the least. So that we got something going on there. We have our programs that are going to be doing state marching contest. They're going to be doing the super regional, and then a couple of days later they're going to be doing state marching contest. So they've got a lot of performances in a very short amount of time. There's a lot on the line there. You don't want to go to the super regional and just say, well, we're going to have another performance at state, so no big deal. No, you got to keep building. You got to keep putting up those blocks and keep climbing the ladder and keep doing whatever cheesy motivational thing you want me to say. That's you just got to keep building on each performance, no matter what the situation is. So it'll be interesting to see how those programs that are going to be doing super regional and that are going to be doing state contest within 48 hours of each other, how are they going to respond? Are they what's that going to look like? We also have our programs that are going to be finishing out the season at San Antonio Super Regional. So they're going to be hyped. They're going to be pumped. They're going to be ready to put their best foot forward for one of their final contest of the year. And then, of course, we got to mention our programs. We got to mention our heroes, our programs from Texas that are going not only going to the San Antonio Super Regional, but they're going to go to state contest, and they're going to go to Grand Nationals as well. It's a very interesting situation because remember, I read that list. Flower Mound's not on this San Antonio Super Regional list. They are not. They're not participating at the San Antonio Super Regional. Now they're going to the state contest, and they're going to be doing Grand Nationals, and they're going to crush everything there, which is great because that's what we expect from Flower Mound. But it's really interesting because we have a couple of programs. The Woodlands not doing UIL contest, but they're still doing Super Regional, and they're going to do the Grand Nationals deal as well. So it'll be interesting. They have a ton of performances all within a week. I mean, a lot of performances in a week. Most of them coming in to San Antonio, and then we got to travel to Indy, and then hopefully we can get 3 performances out of each of the Texas programs that are going to be attending. And if you know what I mean, when you go to Grand Nationals, you get 3 performances. That means you've had a pretty good week. So there's a lot of storylines here. A lot of different programs have a lot of different circumstances and situations with the season coming to an end, or in a lot of cases, the season kind of just beginning with the amount of performances they're going to be doing. So it's going to be such an exciting deal. I can't wait to see you all there. My crew, the TexasBands.com crew, we're going to be there live in the stands, blogging every single second of it. If you see us in the stands, come by, say hi. We'd love to talk to you. We always do. wave us down, do whatever you need to do. I'm going to be on the BOA broadcast a couple of times. I think once during prelims and then twice. Actually, once on Friday and a couple of times on Saturday. So if you're watching at home, I don't know, wave to your screen or something. I can't see you, but hey, it'd be nice if you just said hi. Uh, so I'm going to be on the BOA broadcast for Box 5 TV. And thanks to Marching Arts Education for letting me get on there and be a total nerd. If you saw that at UIL, you know exactly what I can get carried away sometimes. So we can't wait to see you there. I'm so happy to be back in the Alamo Dome. I'm so happy to be in those stands. I'm so happy to be stepping over stepping over backpacks and all that stuff, and just enjoying everything that the San Antonio Super Regional has to offer in the Alamo Dome. There's no contest like it. I promise you. If you're gonna go to the event, be safe getting down here. If you want to watch online, go to boalive.tv and all the information's there, folks. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for this contest to happen. But before then, I need a nap. So I'm going to go do that right now. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for your support. I will never be able to thank you all for the amount of love and support you've given TexasBands.com, for the amount of love you've given for the marching arts this season, and the amount of love I've received from all of you. Just thank you so much. We're going to make this worth it. I promise. I promise you, we will not fail you. I'm done here. Good luck to everybody at the San Antonio Super Regional, and I will see you there. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.